Who are the chosen ones? You've probably heard the term chosen ones echoed in various spiritual teachings, sermons, or countless videos, but have you ever stopped to ask, what does it really mean? What if I told you that the very understanding of this phrase could unlock a profound transformation in the way you view your life and purpose? Today, we embark on a journey to uncover the mystery behind this term, unraveling the truth that many overlook. This is an awakening. Could you be among the chosen ones? Could you have been destined for a unique spiritual journey that sets you apart? What if the truth about being chosen could guide you through your personal struggles, elevate your spirit, and deepen your connection with the divine? Let's reflect on the Bible. In Deuteronomy 7:6, God speaks to his people. For you are a people holy to the Lord your God. The Lord your God has chosen you out of all the peoples on the face of the earth to be his people, his treasured possession. This isn't just about ancient Israel. It speaks to each of us. Could the chosen be those who are awakened to something higher, those whose lives are imbued with purpose and who have been set apart for a divine mission? We'll dive into ancient wisdom and modern interpretations, learning what it truly means to be chosen. Through this, we will discover how it shapes your personal growth, peace, and understanding. Being chosen means that you are a beacon of light in a world that often stumbles in darkness. You are here to help your generation evolve and prosper. You are not just part of the crowd. Your vibration, your energy, is higher than that of others, giving you the ability to see beyond the ordinary. Because of this, your thoughts, actions, and emotions are distinct, especially from those in your family or close circle. As Matthew 5:14 says, "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. You are that light, a shining beacon meant to guide others to a higher understanding. Remember, you are a soul. You are a spirit. Your body is simply the vehicle you inhabit, but it does not define who you are." John 4:24 tells us, "God is spirit, and his worshippers must worship in the spirit and in truth." Your soul, your true essence, is what has been chosen to fulfill a higher purpose. So, have you ever felt destined for greatness as a child? Did you sense that there was something more to your life than what you were experiencing? But as the years went by, life's challenges may have clouded your path. Did you feel weak at times? Did you ever wonder if you were cut out for greatness? Isaiah 40:31 reassures us, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." The chosen ones are stronger than they realize, and in the midst of struggle, their spiritual growth accelerates, much like a snowball rolling downhill, growing bigger and more powerful with every challenge. Now, let's explore the signs that you may be one of the chosen ones. Could you recognize these traits in yourself? Could these signs be pointing you toward your true calling? Stay with me as we uncover these truths together. Chosen ones, the truth. No one tells you. Have you ever felt like you just don't belong? That despite being surrounded by people, there's a deep, unshakable longing for a place you've never seen, a place you can't quite name, but it feels like home. You often encounter disapproval from others and may even long for a faraway place, feeling that your true home is somewhere else. Psalm 42:1 says, "As the deer pants for streams of water, so my soul pants for you, my God." This yearning, this spiritual homesickness, is not a mere passing feeling, it's a calling, a reminder that your soul is connected to something greater. You are not here to blend in or follow the crowd. You are here to stand out, to challenge the status quo, and to transform the world around you. Being the chosen one often means encountering disapproval from others. No matter how good your intentions are, no matter how much you strive to serve and uplift, some will still harbor animosity toward you. Matthew 10:22 reminds us, "You will be hated by everyone because of me, but the one who stands firm to the end will be saved." It's disorienting, isn't it? Especially when your nature is gentle, kind, and compassionate. It can feel like a cruel irony that the more you give, the more misunderstood you become. The world doesn't always recognize or appreciate the light you bring. This disapproval can weigh heavily on your heart, leaving you to wonder, why? Why, when I'm trying to do good, do some people choose to attack rather than understand? In those moments, it is essential to hold on to something deeper, the unshakable belief in your purpose. This belief, this quiet inner strength, is what sustains you when the weight of negativity feels unbearable. It is the conviction that no matter what others say or think, your mission is not theirs to define. Your path has been set by something greater than their judgment. Isaiah 41:10 reassures us, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." This strength isn't about physical endurance. It's the spiritual power that rises from your unwavering trust in your calling. As you continue your journey, remember that not everyone will understand your path, and that's perfectly okay. John 15:18 says, "If the world hates you, keep in mind that it hated me first." The truth is, your uniqueness is a gift, even when others can't see it. You are not meant to be accepted by everyone. You are here to be authentic, to walk in your truth, and to trust in the divine plan that has been laid before you. Your purpose is not to seek approval from the masses, but to honor the call you've received and to serve with sincerity. Galatians 1:10 poses the question, am I now trying to win the approval of human beings or of God? Or am I trying to please people? If I was still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ. In the midst of the judgment, the criticism, and the turbulence, focus on what truly matters: your growth, your contributions, and your passion. When you focus on your purpose and the joy that comes from following it, you'll begin to notice something beautiful happening. The feelings of displacement and loneliness will begin to fade, replaced by a sense of belonging, not with the masses, but with those who truly see and appreciate you. Romans 8 tells us, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." You will start attracting people who resonate with your ideals, who appreciate the qualities that others might criticize. These people will be your soul family, those who understand you without needing to explain, who value you not despite your differences, but because of them. And in their presence, you'll experience a sense of home that transcends all earthly understanding. Are you ready to embrace this truth? To walk in your authenticity, knowing that your journey is not to please others, but to fulfill a higher calling. Proverbs 3:5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight." Trust that your path is unfolding exactly as it should, and that with every step, you're moving closer to the divine purpose for which you were chosen. You hold solid convictions in a supreme power. You feel it, don't you? A powerful conviction rooted not in mere happenstance, but in a supreme guiding force. While some may dismiss spiritual truths, casting aside the invisible as superstition, you hold a profound reverence for the energies woven through creation. The cosmos, or as many know it, the Creator, has etched a design so intricate that each moment, each encounter, and each challenge fits perfectly into a divine tapestry. And you, yes, you are a bearer of light within this grand design, a chosen soul tasked with the mission of illuminating the world. John 8:12 reminds us of Christ's words, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness but will have the light of life. You carry this light, a beacon of hope, love, and truth, not for your own glory, but to uplift those who stumble in darkness. There is an unmistakable calling within you, an inner knowing that whispers, "This is your purpose." You are not simply wandering through life. You are guided and protected by powers beyond the visible, by forces that transcend earthly comprehension. This path, your path, is not a lonely road. It has been carefully and meticulously crafted, each step guided by a divine hand. You walk with courage, knowing you are held by something greater. Psalm 91:11 assures us, "For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." This protection is real, surrounding you as you carry out the work of a light bearer. This sacred mission infuses every act, every decision, with a profound sense of purpose. Unlike the fleeting pursuits of worldly gain, your daily actions are driven by a higher calling. The conversations you hold, the kindness you extend, and even the battles you face are all woven into a meaningful narrative, a story that unfolds according to a purpose that is greater than any one person. Even challenges, those trials that others might see as cruel fate or random misfortune, take on new meaning when viewed through the lens of faith. James chapter 1:2-4 says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance." These challenges are not merely roadblocks, they are stepping stones, meant to draw you closer to your divine purpose. Have you ever stopped to consider that the very obstacles in your life could be intentional parts of your spiritual training? Rather than hindrances, they are sacred opportunities, crafted to shape and refine you. This journey, after all, is not about the destination alone, but the transformation that occurs within you along the way. Just as gold is refined through fire, so too are you refined through the trials that test your faith, resilience, and commitment to your mission. Every hardship you face, every mountain you climb, brings you into greater alignment with the divine purpose set before you. With each step, you are drawn closer to the Creator, becoming a clearer reflection of the light you were meant to carry. In this sacred journey, remember that you are not walking alone. Deuteronomy 31:8 promises, "The Lord himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged." As a chosen one, you are accompanied by a divine presence that walks beside you, guiding and comforting you. This companionship is a constant reminder that even in your darkest hours, when doubt clouds your mind or when adversities feel insurmountable, you are held. You are not abandoned, nor are you left to fend for yourself. There is a divine hand that leads you, a presence that guards you, and a love that surrounds you. So, when you face the next trial or meet the next challenge, will you look beyond the surface? Will you see it as a doorway to deeper faith, as an invitation to walk closer with the Creator? Your faith gives you the unique ability to perceive life through a spiritual lens, to understand that what others may see as obstacles are, in truth, opportunities for growth. With each step, as you embrace your purpose, your conviction will deepen, your strength will increase, and your light will shine even brighter. You have an innate intuition. Inside you lies a profound, unyielding sense of purpose. It isn't just a fleeting thought or a passing feeling. It's a constant flame, a whisper that calls to you from deep within, reminding you that you are here for something far greater. This isn't a purpose you've stumbled upon by accident. It's one you were destined to fulfill. Jeremiah 1:5 captures this beautifully. "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart." In your soul, you feel the weight of this truth. You know, almost instinctively, that your life has significance beyond the everyday, that you are chosen for a role that only you can fulfill. This intuition, this inner knowing, is a gift that cannot be silenced. Even if you've tried to ignore it, burying it beneath the busyness of life, it remains a burning fire that refuses to be extinguished. Your spirit resonates with the wisdom of an ancient soul, as though you carry within you the echoes of lifetimes past. You understand truths that others might miss, and your perspective on the world often feels detached from the typical patterns of human interaction. Dominance, hostility, conflict. These dynamics seem foreign, devoid of the harmony you inherently seek. Why? Because you see beyond the superficial. You crave a peace and unity that reflects the divine order of the Creator's design. Have you ever felt drawn to certain people, places, or situations, almost as if you were being guided by an invisible hand? This is your intuition at work, a compass given to you by the Creator to lead you through the complexities of this world. It's what brings you into alignment with your mission. Proverbs 3:5-6 reminds us, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight." With each step, you are drawn to environments that allow your light to shine the brightest, where your words and actions resonate the deepest, and where your presence creates the most significant change. The path you are on is not a coincidence, but a series of divine orchestrations. As a chosen one, you do not simply drift. Instead, your journey is filled with synchronicities, meaningful coincidences that serve as markers along the road. Each encounter, each challenge, each triumph is a thread woven into the grand tapestry of your purpose. Have you noticed that when you follow these signs, doors open, barriers dissolve, and new opportunities emerge? These are signs that you are moving in harmony with your calling. The path of the chosen is one of alignment, where every experience becomes a stepping stone, leading you closer to fulfilling the purpose God has set before you. But with this divine guidance comes a question: will you trust it? Will you follow that inner flame, that intuition, even when the path seems uncertain or the world around you doubts? The life of a chosen one is not without difficulty or moments of doubt. Yet those who walk this path understand that faith, rather than fear, must be their guide. The journey may be filled with obstacles, but remember Isaiah 30:21. Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, "This is the way, walk in it." This assurance is your reminder that even when you feel lost, you are never truly alone on your journey. So, as you navigate through life's complexities, lean into this intuition that has been gifted to you. Allow it to guide you toward people who will uplift you, environments where you can flourish, and challenges that will refine your soul. Embrace the synchronicities and trust the divine orchestration, for it is this inner calling, this unshakable intuition, that leads you ever closer to the purpose you were created for. You are extraordinary, not because of what you possess, but because of what you so freely give. Generosity flows through you, not as a decision, but as an expression of your soul. This giving is more than just material. It is emotional, spiritual, and deeply personal. You share your time, your energy, and even your spirit with those around you, often putting their needs above your own. Like 2 Corinthians 9:7 says, "Each of you should give what you have decided in your heart to give, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver." Your giving heart isn't forced. It's pure, a cheerful offering that speaks of who you truly are. But let's acknowledge a truth that might feel uncomfortable. The more you give, the more open you become to being taken advantage of by others who might see your kindness as weakness. Yet, in this vulnerability, you find a paradoxical strength. Even when others don't fully appreciate or reciprocate your generosity, you give anyway, because it's woven into your very being. Is this not the essence of true love and sacrifice, of reflecting the divine love we are called to emulate? You know, deep down, that generosity isn't merely an act. It's a reflection of a profound altruism that defines your life's mission. This giving doesn't come without a cost, though. If you're not careful, the weight of constantly pouring into others can leave you depleted, vulnerable to burnout, or even feelings of neglect. Here, the Bible reminds us in the Matthew 11:28, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." To sustain your ability to serve, you must also take time to restore yourself. It isn't selfish to set boundaries, rather it's essential. By nurturing your own well-being, you ensure that your generosity remains a joyful expression of love, rather than an exhausting obligation. Think of how each act of kindness you offer ripples outward, touching lives you may never even know. You are like a stone cast into a pond, and the waves of your compassion spread far beyond your sight. Often, your example of selfless love inspires others to mirror that kindness, creating a chain of generosity that multiplies. Yet, balance is key. Proverbs 4:23 wisely advises, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." When you care for your own heart, you protect the source of your giving spirit, ensuring that you can continue to uplift and empower others without depleting yourself. By creating this balance, you transform your life into a beautiful cycle of giving and receiving. In every moment of compassion you offer, there is a blessing you receive in return, feeding your own soul and nurturing the wisdom within you. You are growing, not just in kindness, but in resilience and self-awareness. And as you walk this path, you embody a life of love that impacts the world in profound, lasting ways. You're the odd one out. From childhood, you may have felt like a stranger even within your own family, a feeling that sometimes runs so deep you've wondered if you were adopted. This sense of not quite fitting in can be unsettling, and at times you may have questioned why you feel this way. But what if this difference is not a flaw, but a divine mark of distinction? In Jeremiah 1:5, God declares, "Before I formed you in the womb I knew you, before you were born I set you apart." Your journey, though distinct from those around you, is purposeful. Your uniqueness is part of the design, a calling to follow a path less traveled and discover truths that others may not see. While others around you may seek comfort in the familiar, you feel a magnetic pull toward the unknown, the unconventional. Sometimes this makes relationships challenging, as you may struggle to explain choices and interests that seem foreign to those closest to you. It's natural to feel misunderstood, yet this separation, while difficult, serves to deepen your journey. The Bible reminds us in the Matthew 7:13-14 that the narrow gate leads to life, but few find it. You are walking that narrow path, one that calls for courage and authenticity, even when it feels like you're walking it alone. This journey is both a gift and a challenge. Being different opens doors to self-discovery, new experiences and personal growth that might otherwise remain hidden. Yes, this path can be lonely, but remember that solitude often births the greatest revelations. In those quiet moments you get to confront and embrace who you truly are, undistracted by the opinions and expectations of others. You're not alone on this path. God is guiding you. Psalm 139, 9-10 assures, "If I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me, your right hand will hold me fast." This journey may be solitary, but it is far from unsupported. As you carve out this unique path, you gain a clearer understanding of your purpose. While others walk familiar roads, your life becomes a canvas for exploration, painted with colors others may never even imagine. The insights and self-awareness that emerge from your experiences will serve as a light to others who find themselves on similar, unconventional paths. Every step you take helps you define the kind of life you want to live, one rooted in authenticity and courage. By walking this road, you don't just discover yourself, you reveal the potential and beauty of a life led by faith, curiosity, and an unwavering commitment to your true purpose. You are not here just for yourself. You were never meant to walk an ordinary path. Your heart from a young age has carried a burden beyond self-preservation, a call to protect and uplift those around you. This call doesn't simply reflect a caring nature, it speaks of a mission that began with an insatiable desire for truth. You've always questioned, always searched, compelled to dig beneath the surface of life's mysteries. In Jeremiah 29:13, God speaks of this quest, saying, "You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart." This journey of discovery isn't just a personal one. It's a path paved with purpose, where each truth unearthed becomes a light for others. As you journey through life, your insights and experiences create pathways of clarity and understanding for those who may be lost in confusion or doubt. Your life embodies the wisdom of the Proverbs 4:7. The beginning of wisdom is this: get wisdom. Though it cost all you have, get understanding. By aligning yourself with truth and compassion, you naturally become a source of stability and guidance for those around you. Through the kindness of your words and the wisdom of your counsel, you show others the way forward, illuminating the steps they may have hesitated to take on their own. Your own struggles, the trials you faced, are more than hardships. They are the fires that refine you. Each difficulty transforms into resilience, becoming the strength that you offer to others. When you find yourself in dark times, it is not for naught. In 2 Corinthians chapter 1:4, we're reminded, "He comforts us in all our troubles, so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort we ourselves receive from God." Your challenges have equipped you with a depth of understanding that allows you to support others, not from a place of theory, but of lived experience. At times, this journey may make you feel set apart, a bit distant from a world that seems content to skim the surface while you seek depth. It's natural to feel misunderstood, or even alone on this path, as your awareness may operate at frequencies unfamiliar to others. Yet it is through these very struggles, the sense of isolation, the desire for deeper connection, that you begin to truly understand your unique purpose. You are not merely here to survive, but to serve as a wayfinder for others. In embracing this role, you transform suffering into wisdom, pain into purpose, and isolation into strength. And so, each step you take is one of meaning, transforming your life into a testimony of resilience, truth, and love. Embrace who you are, honor the calling upon your life, and recognize that every obstacle strengthens you for the greater mission. As you continue to walk this path, you will inspire others to seek deeper truths, to uncover their own strength, and to follow their own purpose. Your journey is one of fulfillment and enlightenment, bringing peace and clarity to all those who are blessed to walk beside you. You face tremendous challenges, ones that would overwhelm most people. Yet, isn't it often said, "Many are called, but few are chosen"? Matthew 22:14. The chosen ones bear a special resilience, a fortitude that sets them apart, enabling them to endure hardships with an unshakable spirit. Have you ever wondered why you seem to carry heavier burdens than those around you? It is not by chance. Those who are chosen demonstrate unparalleled strength. They're selected to withstand trials that others cannot endure. Through their courage, they inspire others to keep going, even when the road grows dark and hope seems faint. Imagine the heart of a warrior who, despite wounds and weariness, stands firm, not out of duty alone, but because they know their path holds a greater purpose. Each battle they face is a step toward fulfilling that purpose. They emerge from their struggles with greater wisdom and a fierce spirit, ready to face whatever comes next. When James 1:12 says, "Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial," it speaks directly to you, to those who endure and who ultimately find blessings through steadfast faith. Your journey, with its ups and downs, is not a random series of events. Each hardship is a part of a divine process, refining and strengthening you, much like iron is tempered in the fire to become stronger. Have you ever considered that the challenges you face are forging you into someone greater than you once imagined? The obstacles are not there to break you, but to reveal the depth of your spirit and to prepare you for a future you may not yet fully understand. Others see your resilience and draw strength from it. In moments of their own darkness, they may look to you and think, "If they can endure, so can I." Your unwavering commitment to stand firm through adversity becomes a beacon of hope, a light guiding others toward resilience. Your journey is not just about survival, it is about growth, transformation, and becoming the person you were always meant to be. With each challenge you overcome, your spirit grows stronger, embodying the essence of a true warrior, one who rises again and again, carrying the light for others to see and follow. And so ask yourself, are you ready to embrace this journey fully, knowing that every step you take has the potential to inspire, uplift, and change lives? You have moments of knowing things seemingly out of the blue. There are moments in your life when you suddenly know something, as if the answer appeared out of nowhere. It's as if the veil between the seen and unseen is momentarily lifted, offering you a glimpse of deeper truth. Have you ever experienced this, when a thought or understanding flashes into your mind without warning, leaving you astounded by its clarity? It's as though a higher wisdom is guiding you, showing you a path you didn't consciously see before. In those moments, you may wonder, where did that knowledge come from? This intuitive knowing is not mere coincidence or random chance. It is a divine gift, one that the chosen are often blessed with. When 1 Corinthians 2:10 says, "These are the things God has revealed to us by His Spirit," it acknowledges this very process, how the Holy Spirit imparts wisdom and understanding to those who are open to receiving it. This knowledge is not always understood in a conventional way. It often surpasses logic and reason. It's a deeper knowing that transcends human understanding, guiding you in ways that sometimes feel mysterious. In moments of uncertainty, you may find that this intuitive insight guides you toward wise decisions, offering clarity when confusion reigns. It helps you make choices that align with your higher purpose, even when you don't fully understand why. Have you ever followed an impulse only to realize later that it was the right decision, even though it made no sense at the time? This is the kind of wisdom that divine guidance provides, something more profound than mere intellect or rational thought. This intuition can also serve as a source of strength when facing life's challenges. In the face of difficulties, when everyone else is overwhelmed by fear or doubt, you may feel an inner peace that defies explanation. Proverbs 3:5-6 encourages us to trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. Trusting in this divine knowledge opens the door to greater clarity and wisdom, allowing you to navigate even the stormiest waters with assurance. As you embrace this intuitive power, remember that it is not just a random occurrence, but part of your unique spiritual gift. It is a reminder that you are not alone in your journey. There is a higher force guiding you, helping you see beyond the surface of things. The more you trust this inner guidance, the more it will shape your life in remarkable ways. Have you considered how much more you could accomplish if you fully embraced this divine insight? It is a tool, an almost supernatural advantage that can help you lead a life filled with purpose, wisdom, and direction. The more you listen to it, the clearer the path ahead will become. There is something undeniably special about the way animals are drawn to you. Have you ever noticed how, no matter where you are, whether in a bustling park or a quiet backyard, animals seem to find their way to you? It's as if they instinctively know that your energy brings peace and comfort. You might find a dog eagerly wagging its tail, approaching you without hesitation, or a bird calmly perching nearby, seemingly intrigued by your presence. What is it about you that makes them feel so safe and at ease? Could it be that there is a deeper, unseen connection between you and the natural world? This unique bond with animals is not just a chance occurrence. There is a profound divine significance to the connection you share with these creatures. In the Genesis 1:26, God gave humanity dominion over the earth and all living creatures. This dominion is not about control or dominance, but rather a deep, respectful relationship with nature. You may feel this bond instinctively, as though your presence has a calming influence, encouraging animals to approach you without fear. There is a gentleness about you that animals with their heightened senses can recognize. It is as though they perceive your soul's authenticity and kindness, and in turn, they are drawn to that warmth. Animals in many ways represent innocence and purity. They do not judge, nor do they carry the burdens of the world's expectations. They live in the present moment, fully attuned to the energy around them. Matthew 6:26 reminds us, "Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them." This simple truth reveals that just as God watches over the birds, so too does He create a harmony between you and the creatures of His creation. Your connection to them reflects a deeper, almost spiritual bond, one that transcends the ordinary and taps into the divine rhythm of life. In these interactions with animals, you may experience a deep sense of peace and joy. The presence of these creatures brings balance, helping you reconnect with the natural world and reminding you of the beauty and wonder that exist all around you. There's a timeless lesson here. Animals do not complicate things, they simply are. They trust their instincts and follow their natural course, something that we as humans often forget to do. Your connection with animals may serve as a gentle reminder of the importance of being present and embracing the simplicity and purity of life. Have you ever wondered why you feel so at home in nature, or why animals are consistently drawn to you? Could it be that your inner peace is a reflection of the peace the world so desperately needs? Your bond with animals may not just be a coincidence. It is a sign that your energy aligns with the greater harmony of the world around you. As you continue to interact with them, consider how their presence not only brings you joy, but also helps you reconnect with the divine creation in all its forms. It is through this connection that you find your place in the world, calm, centered, and deeply attuned to the life force that surrounds you. As we come to the end of this journey, it's clear that many of you may recognize some of the signs we've highlighted. Perhaps you've always felt like an outsider in this world, a misfit among the crowd. You may have experienced ridicule, indifference, or even exploitation, yet something deep inside of you reminds you that you are not like others. Despite your struggles to fit in, you know that you are destined for something much greater. You are a natural leader, someone who questions the norms of society and resists the status quo. In this resistance, you may find that your mere presence often reveals the darkness in others, causing them to feel exposed in ways they can't understand. To protect your light, you may even dim it around unfamiliar faces, sensing the weight of their judgment or negativity. Life can feel like a solitary road for those chosen for a higher purpose. There are moments when you question the meaning of your existence, pondering deep philosophical truths about life, the world, and your place within it. You may notice that people often behave strangely around you, seemingly drawn to your energy, as if they hope you can fix their problems or alleviate their suffering. These interactions can be draining and confusing, especially when obstacles seem to manifest uniquely for you. Yet, even in the face of such challenges, you are deeply aware of your potential. You know that you are walking a different path, one that leads you toward uncovering profound truths and living in alignment with your higher calling. Your journey is not without its internal battles. Despite your kind heart and willingness to give, you often wrestle with anger and frustration. It's a strange paradox. Some people may despise you, yet they can't help but imitate your strength and resilience. Your childhood might have been filled with hardship, yet it has molded you into someone who understands the power of perseverance. Every action you take, whether big or small, contributes to raising awareness and spreading positive energy. You are aware of the impact your presence has on those around you, even when it goes unnoticed. One of your most profound gifts is your longing for freedom. You despise anything that seeks to limit you, whether it's in the form of societal expectations or personal limitations. Your journey has been marred by spiritual attacks, rejection, betrayal, gossip, even from those you trusted most. Yet, through it all, you have remained steadfast. You've been placed in certain environments and situations not by chance, but by divine orchestration, to uplift the energy around you. As a breaker of generational curses, you carry the weight of transformation and healing, seeking solace in solitude, where you can recharge and continue your work. Though the world may often seem unsatisfying, you continue to search for meaning, always open to the call of your true purpose. You may have noticed that animals are particularly drawn to you. This is not by coincidence. Animals sense your pure intentions and approach you without fear, as you have no ulterior motives in your relationships. Your presence is comforting and safe, a reminder of the simplicity and purity of the natural world. This connection is a reflection of the divine harmony that flows through you, a subtle sign that you are in tune with something much greater than yourself. There are days when you feel indignant, as if the world is out of sync with the energy you carry. The weight of society's injustices and its shallow pursuits can leave you feeling disgusted, walking through life as if something is terribly wrong. You exist in this world, yet you are not of it. Your journey is filled with moments that feel disconnected from the ordinary, and the repetitive nature of certain experiences, such as seeing repeating numbers, only further emphasizes your sense of being an unsung hero, an observer of the world's flaws. Throughout it all, you will encounter moments where others push your boundaries, testing your patience and your resolve. These encounters can feel like attacks, out of the blue, with no clear reason, but they are merely opportunities for you to assert your boundaries, protect your energy, and stand firm in your purpose. Despite the challenges you face, your inner strength remains unwavering. You may feel disappointment when others fail to live up to your expectations, yet you continue to give generously, guided by a higher sense of purpose. Even when credit eludes you and your contributions go unnoticed, there is a constant presence of divine support surrounding you. Your life has been shaped by shocking experiences, sudden bursts of knowledge, the ability to fix what seems unfixable, all of which serve as markers along your journey. You are meant for something great, and each challenge you overcome brings you closer to fulfilling that purpose. So, my friends, if you recognize these signs in yourself, know that they are not merely coincidences. They are divine signals calling you to embrace your role as a chosen one. The journey ahead may not always be easy, but it is yours to walk. In times of doubt, remember to take care of yourself, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Nourish your body, exercise, and take moments to relax. We live in a noisy world, one that demands much from us. To remain grounded, you must protect your energy and keep your frequency high. Develop your intuition and let it guide you away from toxic influences. Cut ties with anything or anyone that does not align with your higher purpose. Your light, though bright and shining, will be challenged by forces that wish to see it dimmed. Protect it fiercely, but remember to love yourself, forgive others, and stay humble. Not everyone is against you, and people's flaws should not deter you from your mission. Stay wise in your projections and be mindful of where you direct your energy. If you are still with me, know that you are part of a community of wisdom seekers, a circle of light and purpose. Together, we can continue to grow, share, and uplift one another. If this message resonated with you, please take a moment to subscribe, like, and comment. Your support helps me continue creating content that brings light to those who need it most. May your life be filled with blessings today and always. Thank you for being a part of this transformative journey.